From childhood to retirement, the author reflects on a life through the lens of faith and at times doubt, focusing on life and death and the joys in between. From the introduction. What follows are reflections on the past, on life experiences, on faith, and on death. I'd like to think that despite different pasts, different personalities, much of what we learn and experience is universal. The following essays mirror my experience and what I think is the human experience. An excerpt. Drop a rock in the water and ripples will begin. The bigger the rock, the larger the ripples. At 12 years old, a big rock dropped and began ripples that still wash and break over my life. July 1971. As we set off 4th of July fireworks, I heard the phone ring through the screen windows. I ran in from the backyard. My aunt mopped the kitchen floor with her tears. "Who was that?" "Your mom," she said. I waited for more. She kept mopping, tears streaming down her face, but with no sound. "She's just checking in, I guess." She stopped and looked up. "Honey, your dad is dying." And then she continued to mop the clean floor. I went back outside and tried to finish the fireworks with Gary, my best friend, my sister, and my cousin, but something had changed. We finished the celebration. No one knew, but they all knew. He had been sick for some time. Gary went home and we went into the house. Crickets chirped and summer night noises hummed. We then went to bed. I lay in a sleeping bag on the floor. It was cooler on the floor. The whirring fan moved back and forth, and I went to sleep, a sleep that would require me to awaken to a new reality, a reality without my father. The rain fell hard as I opened my eyes. Drops tapped against the window and trickled down the pane. I pulled back the black and white checkered curtains and saw my Uncle Bob standing on the porch, quietly weeping. He stood straight, his right arm propped against the railing. He didn't bow, he just looked straight through the summer morning rain. The number of cars parked in our driveway confirmed that the curtain had dropped. He was gone. I went back to the sleeping bag. I didn't want to go out there. My mom came in, hugged me, and told me that he had died. It was unnecessary, though. We cried together. Since so many people were in our house, my aunt brought me a bowl of cocoa wheats. I hadn't been to the hospital for so long. I remember going once and leaving as the snowflakes started to fall. I looked out the window and saw the city through the flakes and wanted to leave, as if there were a tomorrow. We went to Lafayette Square Mall. I bought Janis Joplin's Pearl, her last album. And during my 6th grade year, he was in and out of the hospital. A few memories still exist of spring days, coming home from school and going to the bedroom to see him. But nothing concrete except the smell of lilies in the room that to this day, when I'm around them, will cause memories to start flooding back. It's one of the last times I can remember seeing him alive.